best thing. What
What to do?
I ain't never been done like it in my life.
Hey, get you high when you're low, feel the vibes, let it show. I rock by, let 'em know I'm super fly. You know I'm super fly.
And action. Welcome back to the world's best podcast, Not So Common in the Sea. What's up, fellas?
What up? What up?
What's good?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Everybody good? Everybody had a good week? I missed everybody here, man. Y'all good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we good.
That's what's
Good,
up,
man.
man.
Trying to make
How
it.
about
That's
you?
it.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I want to
Yep.
when we first got on here, I want to bring up this video. I just saw it today. That's why I want to bring it up right now. So
Mhm.
it's a basketball player named Jaden Ivey who had something to say
Oh yeah.
on his
Oh, I ain't
live,
hear about
right?
this. Let me hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, and ended up getting kicked off the team, the Chicago Bulls.
What?
Mm.
Yes. So if
Like,
y'all don't
what was the
mind,
reason why? Oh, I'm
hey,
sorry.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna show you right about now when this stupid app come on.
The
Hmm.
world can proclaim Q, right? They proclaim Pride Month and the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say come join us for Pride Month to celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it. They proclaim it on the billboards. They proclaim it in the streets. Unrighteousness. So how is it that one can't speak righteousness? How is it one that how are they to say that you man, this man is crazy?
Now, after hearing that, the NBA, said that he couldn't be on the team no more. It was conduct detrimental to the
They claim they said he was
team.
detrimental to the team.
Yeah, they ended up cutting him.
Really?
What are your thoughts on his live video?
What is the context of what he's saying? What is he talking about?
So
Well,
basically he was just saying the rainbow community is the NBA is celebrating that, and he's like, he's a very religious guy. So he was basically speaking up, just saying, I'm not with that stuff. Basically saying that, I don't think it should be a part of the schools. I don't think that it should, he's basically putting light on the agenda. And
Okay.
they was like, yeah, even though he was a decent player, the dude
Yeah.
caused no harm. Apparently he's a good locker room guy, but after his statement, they hit him with the detrimental to the team. Kicked him off and waved him. Just like that, within hours.
Within hours.
But yo,
All
listen to
because
this.
of a statement.
My opinion on this really is there's no such thing as freedom of speech anymore.
Oh, that been gone.
I'm just saying, like it may have been gone, but right now you are being shown that, because even like in my close circle, I know people that have attacked each other on their political stand.
I do too.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Well,
like I can't control. If you don't want to pick who I pick, why should I attack you? Like, just you do you, I do me. Like, you don't.
Wait, what?
so so freedom of speech
You think we got a
stems
keyboard in the
from
back?
you won't be persecuted by the government for your speech,
All right,
right?
Mom.
So that's just
We'll be
persecution
there
from the
soon. All
government.
right, bye.
From people,
You say
you are not free. Your speech is not free. Your speech has consequences.
Yeah.
And I would think that just people don't respect the difference of opinion anymore. Like people can't just be like, "Oh, that's what you believe." All right, well, believe something different, and we don't have to agree.
So would that?
But it's not like that.
So do we live in like a narcissistic world now? You know what I mean? Like now, you better believe what I believe. Like almost controlling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most
You want me to
Because
bring it over here?
everybody feels that you have to have a position,
You can do your podcast.
and their position is right.
Mhm.
You have a position, what you believe. If you don't believe what I believe, you're wrong, and you need to believe what I believe to be right.
Mhm.
Everyone thinks that way. When it comes to
Yeah.
politics,
Yeah.
especially when that topic there, right? People will believe what they believe and stand on that. And if you don't believe what they believe, you're wrong. And do I personally believe the NBA cares either way? No.
They
But
see money.
they're doing
They see
something to make
money.
money. Yeah,
They see money.
they're
That's
perfect.
why.
Yeah.
That's why they're integrating that the WNBA so much now. They're getting that feminine. Everything is feminine. You know how long the WNBA been around? Now you really want to push it. Like you could have been put life into that thing. Y'all
You
didn't care
could
about that.
you
But
could have
now
been
it's
pushed it.
like this popularity of the feminine. You know what I mean? Even like it was another movie. I know I talked about this before, where the woman had to go and save the day. Like she's jumping through windows, fighting these big men, and she's like 130 pounds throwing men that's 250 pounds. Like doing those UFC type moves and flipping, throwing them like you're a buck 30. But yet they're pushing that kind of that energy so much now. Like this is this is what we got to go to. They're pushing a lot of men towards that. So I understand what the guy is saying. I see it too. But there's nothing that we can do about it. Like I don't even know why he even brought it up to even say.
And that's
like,
my point too. That's Pookie. That's
like,
what I was getting
nobody
at
needs
too.
to know that, bro. Just do your
Nobody
job
needs
and
to know
keep
that.
moving. I guess he's
Nobody
so
needs to know that.
That's
religious.
it.
He feels that he has to stand up for the Lord. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but yeah, and like you said, it's not the people. Honestly, it's not the actual people who ever have the issue with things. It's the who can capitalize off of it, who push the issue a lot.
Mhm.
Like you said, NBA probably don't care one way or the other.
right.
But if they can make money off of it, which doesn't make sense
Mhm.
because the population of homosexual, trans, and all that is very small.
Yeah.
But they make the most noise. So now, we putting you out there, which
Yeah.
I mean, look, there's no point to even bother anybody who ain't bothering you. I don't care what your sexual orientation is, religion, or what.
Mhm.
He had no point. It was no point for him to get on there live.
It's not. And I think like I said, like I think it's weird too. Like, why are you involved in this sports? Like, just leave sports where it's at. Like, why does everything has to consist of that? Like, no matter what it is, it's just you got to have a little bit of this in here. Like, just we playing football, we playing basketball. Leave it at that. You don't need nothing dealing with that.
Because money's involved.
Right. I mean,
It's
I
all a money
believe it.
grab.
Yeah.
And the reason they responded so quickly to let him go, I believe, is because with the internet and groupthink and outrage that people just want to follow the flow of outrage, they would have automatically jumped on the side. They want to boycott NBA, boycott their sponsors, and they would have instantly been like, "Oh, this is starting to cost us money. We don't want to lose a penny, so we're about to lose him, then the money."
And
Right? It's not even about the issue.
Exactly.
I'm not even going to address the LGBTQ topic of it because it's not even really about that to the NBA. They don't care. There's no corporation that you're ever going to make me believe really cares about these things. They care about how it can make them money.
Yeah.
That is it. And they're looking to appeal to as broad an audience as they can, that they can see profit from. With some it's backfired, some it's made them money, and that's just where we're at with it. Like
And it just made their decision even easier because he's not a marquee player.
right.
Yeah,
Now,
like
so if LeBron said that, where are we at with LeBron or who else? Who else? Any?
Just a suspension.
LeBron would have
that's it.
lost.
That's all he would
Honestly,
get
he
is a
would've lost.
suspension.
He would've
Like, don't
lost
do it
10.
again. Slap on wrist.
Yeah.
That's about it.
A public apology, a little PR teamwork, right? Go volunteer down here. Go pay these people some money, clean your image up a little bit,
On the
and
road.
That's
then go
it.
back to
Remember Kyrie?
business.
You remember when Kyrie had those anti-Semitic comments? He got. Do you remember that, bro?
I
Those
remember
weren't even
that actually.
that weren't even
I don't remember
comments. He
that.
just
Yeah,
he put.
he made a
Am
post
I
a book,
still
right?
am I still muted?
Yeah, from
No, you
Negro
good.
from guys to
It
niggas or
was
No,
something.
you good.
it
From
wasn't
niggas to
nothing he made. What he did was he reposted a movie that somebody else had posted. He just reposted it. And they
Ah,
called
Mm,
they called that anti-Semitic, even though somebody else had posted it,
got you.
and all he did was repost it. He didn't say anything,
Yep.
and
he just
he
posted.
got in trouble for that. Yeah, he just
That's
he
crazy.
reposted. It was already out there. He
Yeah.
yeah.
reposted
Yeah.
something, and it was a movie.
He ain't
I
make
guess
a
the
comment
movie,
about it
the
or
move.
nothing.
Nah, he just reposted it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He ain't say nothing. He just reposted a movie that somebody else had already posted.
Did you
Yeah, they
remember the
don't want
funny
Mm-hmm.
part about
big
that situation? You remember the funny part? So
what?
when Shaq was talking about it on TV and it found out that they played that movie in one of Shaq's theaters,
Yeah, I heard about that.
he
I
was up
know
there
he was about
talking.
to shit his drawers.
But
What?
yeah,
Yeah,
wait, what you
I'm talking about
yeah, I heard
Shaggy. As
about
soon as
that.
he
What?
found
oh.
out, boy, he probably like, oh, that's
Hey,
He,
but here, hey, one thing I forgot about how and then you can tell about these pro teams of how serious they are about it because whenever I heard of a player coming out as gay, they all of a sudden they're not good enough to be on the team anymore.
you
Like you
no.
remember
noticed
Michael
that?
Sam? You remember
Yeah,
Michael
Yeah.
Sam? How he was
yeah,
one of
Yeah.
the best college football players. Right before he got drafted, he came out as gay, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden he couldn't move his feet. He was
Yeah.
blowing coverage. You know,
right.
Yeah.
giggity.
But the thing is, everybody knew who he was. This man was on front of magazines. He was on every news station. He was on everything. My mom knew who he was. You
Mm-hmm.
know
Mm,
what I mean? But you know what I mean? You get so much exposure just because of what you like. I think that we should make it as normal as possible, just like
yeah.
everything else. You know,
I do too.
just blend it in. You don't have to just boom, here
Exposed.
we
Yeah.
are. We come in
It's
like
all over
blend
the news
cool.
and
You're accepted.
everything.
It's all accepted. It's accepted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now they just keep trying to just put people in these type of positions. Like you know what I mean? Like not everybody is comfortable with it, but they're just hey, I'm over here, you over there. But now you're like
Mm,
trying to come in that space. You know what I mean? That's just how it feels. Because I was watching
mm,
a cartoon the other day, had that on it. Like I'm not saying that you can't, but it's so common now. Now it just doesn't seem normal. Now I don't know. I'm talking
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I remember watching the Last of Us, the show The Last of Us, and it was the girl she used to play on the Game of Thrones,
Mm-hmm.
and she was coming out as one of those I'm non-binary, I'm a man, woman, this,
Yeah.
whatever, and they was
Yeah.
pushing it, and I was like, okay, fine, be that, but you don't got to go through a child to do all that,
Right, right.
Still
That's what I'm saying.
sexualizing a child.
Like we cool, just blend in. We good now. Like, but
Mm-hmm.
it be bad. Like I seen what show was it? Have you ever seen the show Paradise?
Right? Yeah,
You
Yeah.
seen the show?
I
I
haven't
seen the
seen
first
that.
And
I haven't
when they
seen
were
that.
showing their part in the show, it was a scene where the world went crazy. It was like damn near Armageddon, and they were in a bunker. The dude that had the bunker that was doing the bunker, he selected people by their skill. So he sent
Mm-hmm.
them invitations, like you had your mechanic, you had your doctor, you had your chef, you had your all the people in there. Um, and then you're gonna have to repopulate. So it's like two or three guys in there with a few women, like very low because it was like a pregnant woman.
Oh, I remember about
Uh,
this.
yeah. It wasn't a lot of
Mm-hmm.
women in there, like you know what I mean. And the two women, the mechanic lady is gonna get with the other lady. Like, what? Why? Like, how does that even make sense? And then they got married in there,
Yeah,
Mm.
which is
yeah.
just like I'm like, why?
The
Why?
whole
Why
purpose was y'all to reproduce to
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, they got married, and it's only as they know it, only the last 7 of them left on the planet.
Mm.
So y'all decided to get married though.
Yeah, but all being said, yeah, Jaden. At the end of the day, Jaden Ivey just you didn't have to say all that. There was no reason for it. Keep
It
it up.
really
Let
wasn't.
everybody be everybody and just live your life. At the end of the day, it don't involve you unless you want it to involve you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want them to bust, don't worry about what gay people doing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, man.
But I want to bring us sticking to the NBA. Hey, what do you think about the new expansion ideas?
Word. I like
Thinking,
that. I like
Supersonics might come back. Vegas might get a
Yeah.
team.
I heard. Yeah.
I wonder, I wonder, a lot of people is talking about them bringing back the Seattle Supersonics, and they're hoping that KD will come back
Joe
because
comes
he's the
back.
last player.
That would be good for his final season or something like
Hey,
that.
Yeah.
like I understand, man. Give me somebody else.
Man, I'll take KD on there.
What you think? You don't like it?
Give me Ray Allen back. Bring him out.
Man, you can't get no Ray
Bring them out
Allen.
requirement.
With Gary Payton.
Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp.
Yeah.
Sean Kemp is geriatric right now.
KD, man, like he what did he do? Like that man has never done anything in the league for people to still like go crazy over him. Like he played with like so many good players. They were so trash. Like Brooklyn, this dude had James Harden, Kyrie. They went nowhere.
I remember that.
In Phoenix just now, this dude had Devin Booker. He had Devin Booker and Devin Brooks.
What's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
And Bradley Beal, because Bradley Beal was
Yeah.
trash.
Man,
Houston now. He's in Houston now. That team's dope. They're not gonna go anywhere because he's just stats.
you know what,
Just
Poop?
empty
You
stats.
got it sucks because he's such a great player to watch, but you're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're absolutely
Like no, he did nothing.
he's under the tree, but
He'll give you 30 a night for nothing.
for nothing.
It'd be
Yeah.
He
For
said for
nothing.
nothing.
No, I guess if you give me 30 a night and y'all still losing, that's just for nothing.
He has
That's
done
pretty much
exercise.
what
So he just got out there and got
outside of
exercise.
Golden State, he has done nothing. He may have an
Yeah.
MVP and a scoring title, but this dude has never led a team through them playoffs.
A
And
lot of
get
people
to the
hope that he
finals
come
or like
back,
be
though.
led by him alone, like pulling like a Kobe.
Yeah.
That ain't the dude, man. He ain't the one.
I don't know who they can even put on the Supersonics. Honestly, I've been
As
trying
far
to
as
think
the
on
active,
that.
Their best
as far as
bet.
an active superstar,
Yeah.
man, I
don't
don't
know.
know. You have to go if they do it right now. You have to go maybe Zion.
Zion who?
Because they still before
Hold on.
I know I was just about to say the
Who
same
is
thing. Zion who?
Who is Zion who?
Because Zion, hey, at the end of the day, Zion is still he's still a great player. He's Kevin Durant right now. He's still a Kevin Durant style player, which he's getting all these points for nothing really. But he's still a superstar. He's still dunking on people. He's still balling.
Nah, he ain't no superstar.
How
I got one
how
for you.
does
Okay, I got another one. Oh, what about LaMelo?
LaMelo?
Decent, but he's not. He's the same thing. He's not one of those. He's not that guy to really bring. Like the Hornets are actually decent this year, but he's not that guy that you hand the keys over to and be like, take us to the promised land. He's not that.
Yeah.
Dude. He's empty stats too. Like he'll give you a cute little show. He'll bring you tickets, but he's not bringing you rings.
I mean, as of right now,
that's a very, very thin line. Like you have a small group of individuals on this side, a ton of people over here. They'll sell you tickets, but they're not the dude that's capable of legendary actions like that, like a Jordan. And it's not those guys. You got good players. You got fancy, sell tickets.
Yeah. I mean, right now is Victor and Gildress.
Victor's on that side. Victor's on that side. SGA is on that side.
Yeah.
He's got those killers. You know what I mean?
Hey, boo.
And that's the only thing because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was younger, I loved the Supersonics. You know what I mean? So it's
I I said no, they was dope.
Yeah, bro. So that was like my biggest thing is like, who can they replace for like a person like Gary Payton? You know what I'm saying? Or Sean Kemp. You know what I mean? To make the Seattle Supersonics back to like how it used to be.
Yeah, but like I said, they had after that they had Ray Allen, Rashard
There ain't no
Lewis.
other Ray Allens. I
I
can't think
mean,
of
yeah,
nobody.
they lost from that stuff,
Yeah,
but they moved
Rashard
to
Lewis, he was
Oklahoma.
nice.
They moved to
Mm.
the OKC, so they best bet is trying to steal the OKC team and just trying to slide them over there.
Got him back over
I
there.
I have a question. I have a question though. So, what sense does it make to have an expansion team in Vegas right now?
I was just about to ask
What?
that.
Gambling, all
I
that
was
gambling,
just about to ask that.
boy.
Uh,
But there's really no people there. There's not enough people there to support a team.
that's because don't they got the
All the people
Raiders?
going broke.
Don't they got the Raiders? So I guess because they got a football team, they want to get a basketball team too. I guess. I don't know.
Sure, they ran the numbers. They got to be something out there.
It got to be something. Because like what you said, it
Uh,
really I don't really see too many people trying to go there just to do that.
Vegas
Huh?
is a tourist town, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Right now, tourism in Vegas is dying.
Yeah.
Right, you're only getting like big money going there gambling.
Yeah.
So it's not really and all these people getting laid off, and I don't see it being a spot where a team will get a whole lot of support.
And then who would they even put on that team? You know what I mean? I could see that team being a bunch of rookies on that squad.
And they gonna fill it up with free agents. This is it.
That's
They gonna
it.
have the money.
Who's trying to live in the desert though too?
I mean,
Exactly.
I've been to the football stadium. It's a nice stadium. They got a good sports following there, and plus they hold the NBA league there anyway. What's the rookie league? The summer league. They hold the summer league there anyway. So it's kind of like.
I wonder what they're gonna name themselves. They're gonna call themselves the Moneymakers, the Mafia. Like,
Lost wages.
The leg breakers.
Like, what can you call yourself in Vegas?
In debt. That's what you call yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. The Vegas roulettes.
No, right. You know what? I can see them probably doing that shit. Vegas.
It's gonna be a bunch of if they got an all black team, they're gonna be the Blackjacks.
The Blackjacks,
Blackjacks. Let us stop before they try to get our ideas. They gotta have to pay us for these ideas.
All I'm saying is I'm trying to try out for the team.
Boy, if you don't go sit down.
It's just mob. Like, here you go, brother. It's better for you.
You the towel
It's
boy.
gonna be a lot of people trying to try out for the team who go broke. They lose their money. Shoot, they don't like, can I try out?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you can try out to be the towel boy. That's about it. You run over there and you wipe the NBA players' underarms real quick.
Hey, for their salary, I'm gonna be over there just good. You good, Kevin Durant? You good? You so good, Kevin Durant.
Underwear.
Oh man.
I heard they possibly shut out LeBron from trying to buy that team or something like that. I don't know how true that is.
I heard Magic Johnson was trying to buy it also.
Who
Talking about what team?
Magic Johnson.
One of the expansion teams, the Las Vegas ones, there was like rumors about it. But
yeah, I heard Magic Johnson was thinking about buying.
No black owners.
Yeah.
No black owners.
Yeah, I know. Jordan now. Jordan had to leave. So once Jordan left, now the Hornets are good.
That's crazy.
He didn't leave altogether. He just sold majority of his stake, but he still got stake in the team. He just sold a majority stake.
Yeah.
But you put it this way, he bought the team for $275 million, and at the end of it is worth $3 billion. So he came up.
Yeah, true.
And he had the NASCAR team now. And I don't know how much that making. I know that's crazy too.
Had the chance.
But yeah. Who had a chance? Oh, look, you said we had a chance.
Damn, I should have bought it when I had the chance.
Yeah, all right. But they ain't stayed $275. It said 275
Nah, you
Yeah.
should,
What
Hey,
you said? What,
have you
huh?
guys heard about the Nick Cannon situation?
Nah.
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 So I couldn't find a video that I could play on here, but I'll just let you know what it is. So basically, he's in I guess some sort of show with Amber Rose, right? And they're driving around town.
Mm.
They start talking politics.
Uh-oh.
So they mentioned, Amber Rose is, Republican,
Yeah.
and they start talking about, the Republican Party is the one that really cares about us, right?
Yeah.
Democratic Party don't. Then Nick Cannon says a lot of people don't know that the Democratic Party is the party of the KKK. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, even though he was like, well, I still don't, vote either or. I still feel like Republican and Donald Trump were the best options, and Donald Trump just did his thing, and then he got a lot of backlash for saying that. Even on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne gave him Donkey of the Day for that.
Oh
Mm.
Do
damn.
you
Hmm.
feel like
But that's his opinion.
I have a question.
That's
Two
his own
questions.
opinion.
Do you feel like they black people just why do you think we have to vote Democrat every time? And two,
Because they
why do we
brainwashed us too. They
why do we
brainwashed us.
vote for guidance?
You said celebrity guidance on politics?
Yeah, why do we make our celebrities our leaders on politics?
Just the influence that they have
They're
on our culture.
influencers.
Period.
Well,
Like we
Yeah.
why
have
do we
nothing.
make celebrities leader on anything? Why do we follow
Right,
them
right.
on anything
Football
at all?
players do it too. Right, right. Like
Mm.
Look at
boxers, Muhammad
P.
Ali,
Diddy. P. Diddy went out there and said, go vote.
vote or die. Right,
Go
vote or
vote.
Vote or
die.
die.
Or go down to sticks and chains.
And like I said, like
Grass nigga.
right when you are in the industry, right, you already cut ties. Like we are not the same anymore. Once you're in the industry, your ties to us now it's not as strong as it used to be when you were in the trenches trying to make it. So now you made it. Now you're one of them. So now they're paying you like, hey, back us, and we'll hold you down. Just back the Democratic Party. You a rapper. You don't care. You like I'm getting paid. So you're over there fishing people over here, and they're like, yeah, we'll give you, free. We'll pay for your housing, and we'll pay for your groceries. We'll pay for all that stuff to have that control. And we'd be like, what? They do all that. We're Democrat. Like they bought us. That's all it is. It's tradition that happened way back when that we just kept going to believe. It's just programmed in our mind. By Biden saying what he said plays in my mind almost on a daily basis.
Mm.
If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
You ain't
You
black.
are an
I
old
remember that.
white man.
He said it twice though. He said that twice. There
Mm-hmm.
was another time when he was on a phone call with Charlamagne,
Yeah.
and he said it then. And
I
then he
remember
came back
that.
on the Breakfast Club and repeated it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Like
Yeah.
Yeah. Charlamagne
disrespectful.
checked him neither time.
You have never heard
See,
anybody in any other party feel that comfortable to mock us in our face. Like even the whole
Mm.
Kamala thing of I make my greens in the tub comment.
Oh my gosh.
what? When did she say that shit?
You
Yeah,
Yo,
she
gotta see
said
this.
that.
yo,
Trying
Oh,
to be relatable. Yeah, just
yo,
trying to be relatable.
and then Troy, get this. They asked Kamala, so what are you gonna do, for the African Americans and she said she looked back appalled, like, I'm not doing that for them. The hell you think this is? The
Hmm.
same lady, mind you, the same lady that locked up a mother in California because her daughter had a sickness and she was in the hospital. And knowing this information, she still decided to lock that little girl mother up.
Why?
Because I guess it was like a rule in California if a child misses a certain amount of days.
Truancy.
Yeah. So,
Basically truancy.
yeah.
but I
Still,
can't.
So
Like, I
still lock
don't.
that baby up.
like I don't like neither sides. You know what I mean?
No, I
Democrat nor
don't either.
Republican. You know what I mean?
Be crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, like both sides to me spit nothing but false news. You know what I mean? Like what Pookie said, like one side is being gentle with it, and the other side is like, yeah, you're gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know. And then
And
if you look at it, like look at how they move. Like they're the
mm,
ones that's putting out the information. Oh, Trump's a racist, Trump this, Trump that, and then they're like,
see,
what?
my personal opinion is
Never
I
really follow what the man actually did. They just hear what the news reports.
listen, my personal opinion, I don't think Trump likes anybody. I think he just likes himself. But
Right.
that's
He's
just my
all
own
about
personal
himself.
opinion. You know what I
He's
mean?
all about him. That's
At the
it.
end
I
of the
do. I
day,
do believe.
give him money, he don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? At the end of the
Yeah,
day.
I do believe that people need to learn the history of those parties, though, and really
Mm-hmm.
put it in the perspective of what party was aligned with what back in slavery times, because it is a true statement that the Republicans of that time ended slavery.
Mm,
Or, as a structure, they didn't physically end it everywhere at the time, but um, as a policy, it was ended by Republicans.
Republican.
Now there was a whole thing where southern southern whites felt disenfranchised, and the party seen the opportunity. I think it was one part of my have
Oh,
knowledge on
I think
that,
you're going where I
but
think you're going.
yeah, it was the white southern whites felt disenfranchised, and one of the parties seen the opportunity to get votes, and then they just took them in, and I believe it was the Republicans, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was the Republicans, and then that was the switch
Well, the
mm,
that
difference,
then people saw.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
yeah.
So
But I don't think there never was a switch though. It's a they think it was a switch. They're still the
It's a
same.
reform.
yeah, yeah.
It's a
So it's
So
a
reform.
my
repackage.
thing is
Repackage.
they're both parties are leading us to the same end goal, but they just have different methods of getting us there. That's
That's what I
all it is.
mean. I said it. Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yep.
So I think we're just getting played to think that
And
there are dualities to it. But
it's like every
Yeah,
5 seconds we're being lied to. Every 5 seconds.
yeah,
And the crazy thing about it is they keep lying and they don't care that we notice. You know what I mean? Many
and
people
that's the thing.
mhm, like they don't care that we notice, and they're gonna keep telling that same lie, like it's gonna just sink in.
Yo,
Like you know what? We believe that. No.
yo, you know what'd be crazy to me? What really tripped me out is so one party had a presidency, and then the other party they'll disagree on something, and the party will get on camera and say this is why this is wrong, and this, and then you'll see a flip, and the other party will get the presidency, and now all of a sudden the same circumstances. Now it's all right. It's all good. There's no problem with it. We good right now. And
Yeah.
I'm like, and then, it's like that cat we we see you, right? Like
Exactly.
you on you was on camera, recorded, saying these things,
Yeah.
but now it don't matter, right? Because your party's in power. Like that's just
Mhm.
crazy to me. Like, and it doesn't. People have the attention span. This is why the politicians don't respect us, because we're not making them respect us,
Yay.
right?
That's
Mhm. Yeah.
If I can say something on camera into a microphone with my whole chest, and then when the circumstances flip in my favor, I'm
hmm
all for it. Don't care nothing about it.
Mhm.
And you can see this, and it don't give you any. It don't make you feel any kind of way. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I say, when I say it, how I say it. It doesn't matter. I can flip flop before one day, against it the next, and flip back over. It doesn't matter. None of it matters because you guys don't care. You're gonna. The
Yeah.
only thing you have an attention span of this election cycle right now. And all I gotta do is stand in front of you with a suit on and say what you want to hear. It has to be. It don't have to be any form of substance to it. I'm gonna just tell you what you want to hear. You're gonna vote for me, and I'm gonna get in office and do what I want to do.
That's why I
Yeah.
said Kamala brought booty shaking women at her campaign was like, yeah, she gave, this is what I'm saying, she gave what, like millions of dollars out to all these people that are already millionaires, Beyonce and all these, just for them to talk to us instead of showing us that you're responsible. Hey, I'm bringing this, I'm helping develop the communities around here, so I'm using this money for good. No, you just showed us that you just gonna pay your friends too. Like you helping their
Right.
pockets.
It's the same thing.
You
Like
had
as
your
Donald Trump doing.
right.
Yeah.
You'd rather just let us know about your greens in the tub that you wash your
Right.
ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Now she
Yeah.
had $1 billion. She infamously burned through over $1 billion in that short campaign she had, right? Why didn't she ever say, "Hey, our economy is this way. Yo, I went out and got the best economists in the world. Let me introduce you to these two. Yo, I'm paying them right now to put together a super plan to help us really boost the economy."
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. You had your
But
opportunity to show it. You just put it back
they
in your
never
mouth
will.
just
They
because
never
you thought
will, though.
giving us chicken wings and Kool-Aid was gonna get, hey, that's all they need, you know.
Because
Yeah.
here's the thing, with black people and Americans in general, we need to understand that we need to focus on local government. The president's job is to focus on foreign affairs. We
Yeah.
keep depending on worrying about Donald Trump and who else and all these other presidents.
Got nothing to do
Focus
with
on
you.
local government. He has to worry about Japan, China, and Russia and all this other stuff. Obama wasn't gonna do nothing for black people because that's not his job.
Right.
And with nobody understood. He
just sat
can't
there
talk.
and
You gotta
looked
worry
too.
about
Like,
Iran and all that stuff. And we gotta learn how government works.
To me,
right.
that squabble,
Right. Absolutely.
that squabble, bro, that junk is destroying us completely. That
Wait, what is?
squabble, you know,
What squabble?
that
The
squabble over there.
squabble over there in the Sandland.
Yeah.
This dude. You know, going into this squabble, it really hurt us, like economically over this, because there's a constant, we need this much, we need that much. You know, when I was watching, I believe I was looking at the news, you know, I was looking at Fox, I believe, Live Now. And he had asked him, like, what was the reason for the extra 200 billion? And he said, there ain't nothing wrong with having a little extra money. That's not an explanation of why you're asking for the $200 billion. We're already struggling as a whole. The whole United States, we're all struggling right now. And you worrying about funding this? That's my biggest issue with the whole thing.
These squabbles are auditions. We are auditioning product. We pushing product out here.
Yeah.
We hey, see what this did? Hey, when we ran up on Venezuela, and you hear how them Venezuelans came back and told stories of how easily things happen. Yo, did y'all they were on us so fast and this happened and this happened. Oh yeah. Now you got pregnant people here. What they got? Hey, what they got over there? What they working with? What's the new thing they got over there? Oh, you gotta come see. You gotta come see this. You gotta come see this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got something for you. You know what I'm saying? Come spend that money with us.
Yeah.
That's American business.
That is. And even now, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, you know, what's the name? Ukraine, you know, I don't think they was coming with the money to really get what we got, right? You know what I'm saying? They got some stuff. But they wasn't coming with the money. I don't think they was really. So these are new opportunities.
Yeah. And you know, not just getting only on one side, but at the on the Democratic side, I was completely in disagreement with the whole funding. You know, the DHS funding. The TSA agents need money. You know what I mean? To be honest, by them not getting paid, it makes America unsecure at the airport. You know, they explained that some of the TSA agents wasn't even checking people's shoes because it's so busy, so backpacked up. Yeah. So at this point, if you really think about it, you don't know who came through that airport.
Dang.
You think that was now my conspiracy mind saying, do you think that's an accident? You think that was on an accident?
No,
No,
that's just me.
So,
That's just me.
so one of the last videos we talked about the possibility of who came over the border, right? Who is currently here plotting and planning, right?
Mm,
So from my perspective, right, it's just my opinion. The squabble they keep talking about awakening certain agents,
mm,
but they don't have that's not in their favor to do so. They have the core of public opinion in their favor. When you scroll through the internet, you see a Marine getting drug out of a Senate hearing with getting his arm broken, saying this ain't our fight.
yeah,
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You see all these people on all the MAGA people mad at gas prices and prices of everything going up.
Mm-hmm,
Right? You see all the people, even top talking heads on the anti-S. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't
mm-hmm.
want to say that.
I
Right? They
do.
speaking against a group of people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
in the court of public opinion, when you see that, I don't have no reason to do anything in America because
yeah,
all that's going to do is upset them and turn them against me. Right now, they with me. What I got
yeah,
to do with them? They
yeah,
with me
Exactly.
now. Yeah,
Hmm.
right? And to
yeah,
sustain these squabbles, they have to really to push it. They have to have support of the people. Right
Yeah.
yeah.
now, we don't have the support of the people.
Mm,
So everybody's looking like when it's gonna be over. When it's over? Oh, you saying a month? All right, we're gonna be looking in a month. It better be over in a month. What you talking
shoot.
about, man?
To be real, they talking if those sneakers hit that ground,
Mm-hmm.
over there, they're supposed to be
Mm.
extended like months.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. This gonna
oh
be
yeah,
like
oh yeah,
this gonna be a long one. This gonna be they gonna be in for it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they talking months, and I'm like,
But
the American people can't. I don't know about y'all, but things been rough. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
buying groceries, getting gas.
Yeah.
hmm
Certain place to live and the rent is sky high, and I'm like, man, I could pay for it, but I ain't gonna be able to pay for this. You
Yeah,
know,
right.
yeah. Your
and if this
leftovers ain't as
continues,
much as it used to be.
yeah,
Yeah.
and if this continues months, man, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Your best thing to do
But
is to learn how to grow your own vegetables and stuff.
but the longer
Mm.
this goes on, I think there's a possibility that they'll orchestrate their own attack
Yeah,
and make it look like it came from over there.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't even. Yeah, hey.
who knows if that could have happened already?
Oh
I
yeah,
was just about
they've
to say
had
that.
plans like that in the past.
I
They've
think it's
already
gonna
had
be
plans
worse
like that in the
though.
past.
And for
And
for people
Pookie,
to
how old are
still
you, man?
trust and believe is crazy to me. But yeah.
And Pookie,
What you
how old are
say?
you?
Huh?
How old are you?
37.
Oh yeah, you getting drafted, son. You getting
Well,
drafted.
Oh man, yo, I
That
was
nigga,
gonna put a
bro, that
video.
boy
Yo, it was a dude running down. It was a dude running down all the criteria of who going to
yeah, I
get
seen
drafted.
that. Yeah, and he
Oh
was like,
man,
"You're cooked."
you're cooked. Yes.
It was everybody. You at least got one leg. You're cooked.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, he was
well,
going through
Mookie,
that.
Mookie,
Huh?
And then he went through a
Mookie, ain't
very
you
small
around that
list of
age?
your
Oh, you
sayings.
I'm
older.
older.
Uh,
Oh, shoot.
I made it.
Well, yeah, that's right. You is older than that. That's right.
Hmm.
Again,
Oh, man, I'm
you
about to say
you
Mookie.
served already, and Troy served in the Civil War. So yeah.
Yeah, he did. He was the first one to meet Colonel Sanders. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying? I do declare,
oh.
bro. I'm gonna make me some pictures.
Oh man. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, Boo was there
But
too, fighting for
Yeah.
freedom.
Word.
Oh man, but man.
Oh, yeah, man.
But you
Word.
think it
Let's
would
not do
ever
that.
like even get to that point though? Like, is it a strong like? What you think the chances of that actually taking place?
I
what
don't
do
think
I think?
nah,
Yeah.
son.
So So them bringing it up and making it changes and exceptions and all this stuff. I think that they know that they BSing everybody on how long this gonna go.
Yep.
They're really thinking that this is going to do WW3.
Yeah.
Like they really think this is going to go there, and they or has a strong possibility of going there. So that's why they're making these preparations, right? So when that time comes, now don't get it twisted. It might be 40, what is it, 42 now,
like,
or it can go up to 65.
Yeah.
It'll go up to 65.
Yeah.
Oh, let's not get it twisted.
It could.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Right? So if they
Come on,
burn through
Algo.
all them people, yeah, you and guess who the 65-year-old is gonna be? Cannon fodder. You just gonna be there. Go ahead here. You gonna get here. Here's the level. Good luck. Yeah.
Oh, you is. Yeah.
But but yeah, I mean, I'm not delusional about it. I'm thinking,
He said not even like if you're homosexual.
nope, you're not safe.
Nope.
Oh, damn, Bookie.
Listen, listen. I'm telling you, if they are lowering the barriers. There about to be no barriers of entry.
So basically, what they're doing is they're getting that last squeeze of that toothpaste out that tube, and they're going. We need to get rid of a few people.
Yeah.
We need to kind of chop some.
Yeah. Coco 19 did this layer. Now we got to get into that next little layer down. We got to weed out some of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't really see, that coming up soon, like that soon. That I can see like it's coming up probably like if it does even happen, it'll probably be like, I don't know, but not this soon. Just put it like that. That they'll start doing the draft like that. But
I think
a lot of people that's worth that.
I got my boots on the ground. Happens.
Yeah. He sure will. So
but and that persists, and you start to see like a China start hitting the squabble.
Yeah, you
but interesting fact.
But I wanted to ask a question. Like in 2003, the military, the government sent 250,000, like around 250,000 soldiers over to Iraq when it first began, and in this squabble, they only sent 50,000. Like, why would they? And this is a bigger area. You know what I'm trying to say? So why would they send such a small amount of people to go over there compared to 2003?
The tactics are different. The tools are different, right? Because they were trying to muscle their way through then. Right now they just droning it, drones, missiles. So they're less toe to toe right now, and it's just push the button, drone, joystick fly. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think that's the difference.
You said interesting fact.
Oh, China. I don't think China has the number of people in it that they say they do.
Oh, why you say that?
You think so? Because from the side they got mad people.
Yo, I know, right? We've been told they got $1.5 billion, right? That's the number. Y'all heard $1.5 billion? Cool.
Yeah.
Now, peep this. I heard a lady, a Chinese woman, talking about, okay, now you let's do the numbers, right? They had famines that took out millions of people. They had the one-child policy, right?
That's right.
And they're like, and she's like, in 50 years, they're for their population to have grown to where they say it is in the 50-year span that they saying they did, they'd had to have 5 children. Every woman would have had to have 5 children apiece. But they had a one-child policy.
Mm.
And they had a famine that was taking people out.
That is true. Mm-hmm.
So she was like, oh man, I wish I'd have got that video, but I'm gonna find it. I'll put it in the chat. But yeah, she was making sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, I never would have thought. Yeah, it makes sense.
So I was like, wow, like why would they lie about their population like that?
Could it be based off that that I don't know if it was like a plaque or a stone that talked about the amount of people in the world that's supposed to exist? That 500, what was it, like 500 million or something like that?
Oh, you talking about the Georgia Guidestones?
Yeah.
So the Georgia Guidestones, the Georgia Guidestones was talking about how humanity can live in harmony with the planet, and that the world population needed to be 500,000 or less, I believe, or somewhere. That was the number that they gave, so that we could be in balance with the planet, and that was that was what it was saying. So,
because
the Guidestone
was probably about off of that, why they changed it to one child. You know what I mean? I was like, well, they probably
that's not what. No, they had I think it was the famine that made them like, all right, we have to one kid. You know, we got too many people to be having multiple kids, so we got to slow this down.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you also have to think that it was more. They wanted to have more men than women, so they wanted to have more male than female children. So how are you? So that means you now have less women, which is also something I've been hearing, because they're dating. They're looking to date outside of their country because there's not enough women to go around because of that one-child policy, and they were favoring male children.
Yeah, my passport on the way.
So all this stuff is seeming like it's lining up, right? Hey, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that would mean for, a squabble with them. I don't know.
They got a lot of technology though over that way.
Stolen technology. They don't hack everybody on the planet.
You know, I thought about that one day. I said, you know how much we can kind of save on energy is if everyone was to go solar?
They wouldn't even let us do it, bro. They wouldn't let us do that at all. First off, they limit the power output of panels. Those panels are not as efficient as they could be. They look it up. It's governed at a limit.
Wow.
On the power production.
Only because like how the way the economy is, like, dang, there's so many ways they can kind of help out on energy and stuff like that.
Yes. If you think about it, right, energy is the root of all money, really.
Yeah.
Right. Even on a level of when we go to work, we are using our energy to do work. Mentally, brain uses energy. Physically, we use the energy, and we're getting money so we can go and replenish that energy when we go buy food. Right.
Yeah.
So our physical energy in our environment, they're not trying to. If they can't put a meter on it, bro, then they're not letting us do it, bro.
They ain't trying to hear it. That's because they all about money.
And
Great money.
if you try to go get solar panels, they're gonna tell you how many panels you can get in your area. Them panels are gonna be governed to produce so much energy.
Yeah.
And the cost of installing the panels. Now you have to make sure you have a good roof, because if your roof is bad, it'll start leaking, and then you'll have to do you have to pay to take the panels off, pay to get your roof redone, and then pay to have the panels put back on. So you're gonna take something. It'll cost you what? 20 to 30 grand for the panels and the work. Then have somebody take that off. Say it cost you another 10, 15 grand to get your roof done,
That's a lot.
Mhm.
and then have somebody else to install the panels again. No, nobody's paying for that. You don't have that money. And now it's set up to the panels only last like 15 years at the most.
Really? I thought it was longer than that.
Nah, the
Damn.
panels ain't lasting that long. So it's really not a good investment right now. I wish it was so much better. I wish it was so much better. And if anybody seeing this video is I'm wrong, please correct me. But this is the information I've been given about these panels, and I'm like, well, what's the reason investment? Just foolishness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think you're doing good? I mean, it does. I'm not gonna say it has no benefit. I won't say that because it could have some really great benefit depending on how you utilize energy and all that stuff too. But really, what I think they're afraid of, right, is if you got a really sunny area and you cover your whole roof in solar panels and you creating that much energy, you're putting energy into the system. They are buying that energy from you. So now they're paying you, and they don't want that. The electric companies, they don't want that at all.
Oh no.
They don't want that at all.
They want all that money, especially RG&E.
Yeah.
Well, I know we hitting a time real quick, Mook. But I do want to add, I am so convinced that money means absolutely nothing. And what I mean by that, Tiger Woods keeps getting into these damn accidents. Yo, this man is a billionaire. Why are you still driving?
Exactly.
I'm glad you brought it up. Dude.
Are you telling me somebody could have drove you? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that is one depressed man.
He
has
is,
all the money, but this man is showing you his life is miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Like, I was so cool when I seen that on the news. I was like, get out of here, man. I was like, shit, that's belong on a dark. Why are you
Tiger Woods?
Tiger
Woods.
He's flipping that car over like, oh shoot.
Money ain't everything, bro. That's all I gotta
Let me
say.
pop
Man.
these pills and go for a drive.
Yeah, that's it, man.
You heard what he said? The reason why he flipped?
Why?
It's because he said he was texting on his phone and changing the radio station at the same time.
I'm texting and changing the radio station. That sounds like he was drunk when he said that. He sounds drunk because he said that.
Yeah.
How you doing that? What you texting in this hand and doing this? What hand on the steering wheel?
Exactly. Why is it not on the steering wheel?
Exactly. One hand.
He looked up, the car was in front of him, and then he flipped.
This man is a billionaire.
Why are you still driving?
Why? Yeah, that's a good question. Why you don't have a driver?
Driving cars now.
Exactly.
Was he driving a Buick?
You know those self-driving cars, right? They've been crashing lately. That just is in court now.
He was better off getting one of those and blaming that. That's what he was better off doing. He's better off blaming that.
It didn't stop. You know what I mean? It just kept going.
You're right though. Why is he driving himself? Dale, that's the question. Why are you driving yourself?
Exactly.
Why? After
you know you about to get messed up.
Yeah. He could pay someone $100K a year to be on call for him 24/7, and I'm pretty sure someone will take that, and it won't hurt his pockets.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
He does not need to drive, but he still gets behind that wheel.
But it seems like every time he gets the news, there's always something like funny as hell. Like the first time he got the news, he got beat the hell up by who was his wife?
His wife. Was she beating him with golf clubs? Was she hitting him with golf clubs? And then
now you over here flipping trucks and talking about somebody was texting and playing with the radio at the same time.
In his mind, he was.
I forgot
whatever
what
he
said.
said.
Dating. He's dating one of them Trump girls.
The Trump girls, yeah.
Yeah.
He's dating a Trump?
What?
He's dating a Trump?
Wow.
I heard
What?
on the radio was dating a Trump.
Mm.
No, wait, hold up.
Wow. I know it ain't Trump's daughter. I hope not.
Nah, it's like
Yeah.
no, I think it's an ex-wife or something like that. One of the
One
husbands.
of Trump's son. I think it was Trump's son ex-wife. Or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
Oh, okay.
Trump's son, ex-wife. How many sons he got?
Vanessa Trump.
Yeah, one. Vanessa Trump.
Vanessa Trump.
Yeah, he's dating a Trump.
Oh, that's crazy.
The ex-wife of Donald Trump Jr. Now, why would she keep that name? Right? She's the ex-wife of Donald Trump Jr. Why is she keeping that name?
Because it's worth more than her
Yeah,
original
I was
name.
about to say that last name.
Money. That's money.
Word. Trump, I mean, and Tiger, he trying to be a part of that. He trying to secure his spot. You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't think he about to. Nah, you dating my son's ex-wife? Nah, I ain't getting you no pardon.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say? Trump said one of my favorite blacks. What did he say?
I don't know about that one.
Wait, what?
When in the chat, you were like, "Oh, y'all was a joke. My bad." Like I thought it was real. I thought it was real. I thought he really said something like that.
I don't think he that
What was real was that Mookie, you know what I'm saying? He said, give me the milk and not the chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Now that's real. He said, you can't be Hershey. It got to be milk. That's it.
He needs some milk.
Hey, let me ask you something, and this for AJ. When you played in Armageddon,
He was
Yeah.
in Armageddon. I don't even remember. You know how old that movie was, bro? I didn't even remember he was even in that movie, bro.
Oh man.
I completely.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
yo,
man,
Mook,
that's hey, what?
Mook, I heard you made a couple more phone calls down there in Texas, so a couple of meters didn't hit some more. Like, what are you doing, bro? I told you stop making the phone calls trying to go home.
I'm trying to get my
Meters down, man. I mean, comments down, man.
I'm trying to get my superpowers. I don't know what you
Yeah,
mean.
my superpowers. Like they done got hit with what, like three comments by now or something like that.
Yeah. All around.
3?
Yeah, it was something like that. Like
don't hit somebody else's house. Don't hit mine. That's all I care about.
How does it just hit the north side? You know what I'm saying? Of Houston, Texas. That's because you keep making these damn phone calls. I told you stop making these phone calls.
So Troy, so just tell the girl for what AJ just said. How is that getting through the firmament?
What happened at Baba?
How was that?
You said you asking me? I'm not a flat earther.
I ain't saying
nothing. Hey, the Bible said we are under the firmament.
Maybe it's man-made comments.
Oh, that's the angle you coming at. Listen, I have no idea what the interpretation of that will be.
They shooting it from behind the ice wall.
They catapult it over. Oh man, yeah.
No, but hey, we gotta that's a good conversation, but we gotta say for next time, y'all. We gotta get up out here. Once again, thank you for kicking with us. Everybody out there, we appreciate it. Y'all listening. Appreciate you watching. We have
like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Get us going. Peace, fam.
Peace.
Look at me. What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me?